The year is 2473. Earth, our once vibrant home, now lies barren and scarred. Decades of relentless environmental abuse had finally taken their toll. Our planet, once teeming with life, was suffocated by our own actions. We had become refugees in our own solar system. A sense of despair gripped humanity as we looked towards the stars, searching, hoping. Our gaze fell upon Titan, Saturn's largest moon. It wasn't a second chance, not really, but a harsh lesson in survival. Titan was unforgiving, shrouded in an icy veil of nitrogen and methane. Yet beneath its frigid exterior we saw a glimmer of hope. We built biodomes, self-sustaining havens against the unforgiving cold. We adapted, innovated, and clung to the memory of a vibrant Earth. Generations were born under Titan's hazy orange sky. For them, Earth was a myth, a cautionary tale whispered by elders. But the spirit of humanity, much like life itself, finds a way. We persevered, we endured. On Titan we began to rebuild. Life on Titan was a testament to human resilience. We toiled within our biodomes, nurturing life in this alien world. Hydroponic farms replaced sprawling fields while artificial suns bathed our homes in a pale imitation of sunlight. Children, born under the watchful gaze of Saturn, learned of Earth's fate with a mixture of sadness and resolve. A new generation emerged, hardened by the challenges of Titan. They were explorers, scientists, and engineers, determined to carve out a future among the stars. Among them was a brilliant young engineer named Maya Sharma. Maya possessed an insatiable curiosity and an unwavering belief in humanity's potential. It was this spirit of exploration that led to the discovery. A team of scientists, venturing deep into the uncharted regions of Titan, stumbled upon an anomaly. An artifact buried deep beneath the frozen surface. This artifact, a perfect obsidian sphere, emitted a low hum, a discordant note in the symphony of scientific instruments. Little did they know, this discovery would shatter the fragile peace they had built on Titan. The obsidian sphere, once unearthed, became an object of intense fascination and trepidation. It pulsed with an energy that defied explanation, disrupting communication systems and playing havoc with delicate instruments. Physicists scratched their heads, their equations useless against the artifact's perplexing aura. The very laws of physics seemed to bend and warp around it. Teams of scientists working tirelessly could only marvel at its complexity. The sphere was a puzzle box of cosmic proportions. Each answer only led to more questions. Each discovery a step deeper into an abyss of the unknown. Maya, drawn to the enigma of the artifact, found herself leading a team tasked with unlocking its secrets. Her sharp mind, combined with her unwavering determination, made her uniquely qualified for the task. Little did she know, she was staring into the abyss of an alien intelligence, an intelligence that was about to awaken. The artifact's influence began subtly. Time, once a reliable constant, became fluid. Researchers reported experiencing temporal anomalies, brief loops where minutes became hours, or hours vanished in an instant. Gravity too seemed to lose its grip. Objects floated inexplicably, defying the pull of Titan's weak gravity. Then came the hallucinations. Vivid, disturbing visions plagued the minds of those who spent too long near the artifact. Whispers of alien landscapes and impossible geometries echoed in their minds. The line between reality and delusion blurred. Maya, ever the pragmatist, initially dismissed these phenomena as equipment malfunctions or stress-induced hallucinations. But as the incidents escalated, a terrifying thought took root in her mind. The artifact was not just disrupting their technology, it was unraveling the fabric of reality itself. The arrival was not a thunderous event, but a subtle shift, a crack in the facade of normalcy. The obsidian sphere, dormant for millennia, pulsed with renewed energy. It bathed the biodome in blinding light, a beacon cutting through Titan's thick atmosphere. Then they descended. Immense ships, their hulls shimmering with an otherworldly luminescence, materialized in the sky above the colony. Panic erupted as the reality of the situation sank in. We were not alone, and the artifact, the object of so much fascination and fear, was not a gift, but a beacon. A cosmic invitation, or perhaps a summons. A wave of fear washed over the colony. The aliens, tall and slender, their skin an iridescent silver, entered the biodome with an unsettling grace. Their eyes, large and black, seemed to hold ancient knowledge, a depth of understanding that dwarfed our own. One of the aliens, its voice a melodic hum, addressed the terrified colonists. It spoke of a test, a trial to determine the fate of humanity. Section 6. The Test of Time. The aliens' words echoed through the stunned silence of the biodome. They had traveled across the vast expanse of space, drawn by the artifact's signal. And now they offered humanity a choice. Prove your worth, they said, or face the consequences. The test, the aliens explained, would be a series of trials designed to push the boundaries of human intellect and resilience. Each trial would be a puzzle, a challenge woven into the fabric of reality itself. Success meant survival, a chance to prove humanity's right to exist. Failure, the aliens warned, meant annihilation. The first trial, they called it the Test of Time. It centered around a series of temporal anomalies, pockets of distorted time scattered throughout the biodome. Within these anomalies, time flowed at different rates, sometimes speeding up, sometimes slowing to a crawl. Maya, her mind sharp and analytical, understood the gravity of the situation. The aliens weren't just testing their technology or their problem-solving skills, they were testing their adaptability, their ability to think outside the confines of linear time. Section 7. Gravity of the situation. The test of time pushed the colonists to their limits. They had to adapt to a world where minutes could stretch into hours, where a single step could propel them forward or backward in time. Some succumbed to the disorientation, their minds unable to cope with the temporal chaos. Others, driven by a primal need to survive, found ways to adapt, to use the time distortions to their advantage. Maya, working tirelessly alongside her team, began to unravel the intricacies of the temporal anomalies. She realized that the anomalies weren't random, they followed patterns, subtle shifts in the flow of time that could be predicted, even manipulated. The key, she discovered, lay in the artifact. It was the source of the temporal distortions, but it also held the key to controlling them. By studying the artifact's energy patterns, Maya and her team were able to devise a way to stabilize the time flow within the biodome. They had passed the first test, but a sense of unease lingered. The aliens, observing their every move, had offered a cryptic warning. Time, they said, is but one thread in the tapestry of reality. The true test, it seemed, had only just begun. Section 8. Echoes of the Mind. The second trial, Echoes of the Mind, targeted their sanity. The hallucinations intensified, morphing into shared experiences, collective nightmares that bled into their waking hours. The aliens, it seemed, were tapping into their deepest fears, their darkest memories, turning their minds against them. The biodome, once a symbol of hope, transformed into a labyrinth of paranoia and despair. Friends turned on each other, driven mad by the whispers in their minds. Maya, her own mind under siege, realized they were facing an enemy they couldn't fight with weapons or technology. The aliens were waging a psychological war, exploiting their vulnerabilities, their fears. The key to survival, she understood, lay in unity. They had to trust each other, to rely on the strength of their bonds, to distinguish reality from the illusions plaguing their minds. Section 9. Titan's Choice. The trials continued, each more challenging than the last, pushing the colonists to the very edge of their physical and mental limits. They faced tests of strength, of ingenuity, of compassion, and with each challenge overcome, they learned a little more about themselves, about the true potential that lay dormant within humanity. But the final test, the aliens announced, would be the ultimate measure of their worth. It was a choice, a moral dilemma with consequences that would determine the fate of their colony, their very existence. The details of this final test, however, will remain untold, for the true measure of a story lies not in the destination, but in the journey itself. It lies in the courage displayed in the face of fear, in the bonds of unity forged in the crucible of hardship, and in the unwavering spirit of a species determined to carve its own destiny among the stars. Did humanity pass the test? Did they prove themselves worthy of a future among the stars? Or did their time on Titan end in oblivion? That, my friends, is a story for another time.